So I want you to stop and think about this for a second. Is AI talking to you now? I mean, really talking. What if you could have a real back and forth conversation with AI? We're about to explore just how close we are to making that a reality. Okay, let's just dive right into this because this is a huge leap. We all grew up with those, robotic, kind of monotone voices from our GPS or some automated phone system. But what we're talking about now is something else entirely. It's fluid, it's nuanced, and honestly, it's pretty shockingly human. It's safe to say the era of the clunky robot voice is over. So, to really get why this is such a game changer, we got to look at how we've been dealing with AI up until now. And really, it's been a relationship that happens completely through our keyboards, right? Just think about it. You type a prompt into a chat box. You wait for the little cursor to blink, and then you read the response. It's an amazing tool, don't get me wrong. But there's always been this friction, this little wall between your thoughts and the AI's answer. And here's the breakdown of that friction. It all comes down to speed and accessibility. We can speak so much faster than we can type, right? Plus, typing needs your eyes and your hands. That's just not practical if you're, say, driving or cooking, or even just pacing around trying to brainstorm. Speaking, though, that's instant, and it's totally hands-free. So if typing is the bottleneck, what's the big breakthrough? Well, this is where the whole dynamic between us and our machines is starting to shift in a really fundamental way. We've pointed out the friction, the slowness, all the limits of how we do things now. The tech just had to move past the keyboard. So what is this elegant, powerful solution we're talking about? That's it. Just one word: voice. And it almost seems too simple, too obvious. Why? Because it's how we communicate. It's the most natural thing in the world for us. And now it's becoming the most natural way to talk to our technology, too. But let's be clear, when we say voice, we're not just talking about the AI reading some text out loud. Nope. The real breakthrough here is the immediacy. You speak, and it gets it, and it answers right away. There's no awkward delay, no buffering. It feels less like you're giving a command and more like you're in a real, genuine conversation. And this kind of immediate, natural back and forth has a name. It's called conversational AI. This stuff is designed to understand context, to pick up on the flow of how we actually talk. It's what's moving us away from having to use these rigid, specific commands and towards something more like a flexible, intuitive partnership with our tech. Okay, so understanding the technology is one thing, but seeing how it can actually change our day-to-day lives, now that's where things get really interesting. And this just lays it out perfectly. Imagine you're studying and you can just ask your AI to quiz you. Or you're getting your workday started and you're dictating emails while you make your coffee. You could be on a walk, brainstorming ideas out loud. Or, and this is a big one, safely getting info while you're driving. The possibilities are just massive. So if you take one thing away, it's this. The hands-free part is the real revolution here. It basically untethers the incredible power of AI from our screens and keyboards. It lets it blend seamlessly into the flow of our actual lives. It's AI that can be with you anywhere, anytime, without making you stop what you're doing. You know, this isn't just some new feature or a simple update. This entire shift towards voice is pointing to a much, much bigger change in our relationship with technology itself. And that really brings us to the big final question. As these systems get more and more natural, more integrated into our lives, are we heading towards a future where AI isn't just a tool we use, but a genuine conversation partner, a collaborator, a tutor, an assistant that we just talk to? It's a pretty wild thought. And honestly, it's a future that might be a whole lot closer than any of us think.